Vanakkam and welcome dear devotees. In this sacred series on the ancient temples of Tirunelveli, we have already journeyed through many divine kshetrams. In part 1, we visited the beautiful Pacha Nataraj temples with forms reminiscent of Chidambaram. In part 2, we had darshan of the spiritually powerful Navakalayam temples, the ancient Navagraha Shiva temples of Tirunelveli. In part 3, we travelled through the glorious Navatirupati temples and other Divya Desams of this sacred region. And in part 4, we saw another rare and powerful group of temples, the Pancha Guru Sthalams around Tirunelveli. If you have missed those videos, do see them, the links are given in the description. Like the earlier videos, this episode is also available in English, Tamil, Telugu, and Kannada. So you may watch it in the language of your choice. The web link is given in the comments section. Today, let us continue this divine yatra with yet another deeply sacred temple group of Tirunelveli, the Pancha Guru Sthalangal. These 5 Shiva temples near Tirunelveli are revered as Pancha Guru Sthalas because of the special grace of Sri Dakshinamurthy, the divine Guru who blesses devotees here. It is believed that worshipping Dakshinamurthy in all these 5 temples on the same day brings special benefits. Devotees especially pray here for wisdom, education, wealth, marriage, and relief from planetary difficulties, particularly those connected with Guru Bhagavan. The 5 Pancha Guru Sthalangal are Harikesavanallur, Tentiruppavanam, Athaalanallur, Thirupudai, Marudhur, and Edaikal. Let us now visit these sacred Guru Sthalams one by one. Ariyanatha Temple, Harikesavanallur. Our journey begins at Ariyanatha Temple in Harikesavanallur, one of the Pancha Guru Sthalangal, located about 24 kilometers from Tirunelveli. The presiding deity here is Sri Ariyanatha, and the divine mother is Sri Periyanagi Amman. The Sthala Vriksham is the sacred Nelli tree. This temple carries a powerful legend connected to Kubera. Long ago, Kubera was ruling Lanka with great wealth and prosperity. But Ravana, driven by jealousy and encouraged by his mother, performed penance, received boons from Brahma, waged war against Kubera, seized Lanka, and even took away the Pushpavananathar. Kubera lost everything and went into exile. Brahma's son Pulastya Rishi then advised him to perform tapas on the banks of the Thamirabrani. Kubera came to this very place, consecrated a Shiva temple here, now known as Kubera Lingam, worshipped the Lord, and attained once again fame, wealth, and divine status. Lord Shiva appeared with his consort and blessed Kubera, restoring him as the Lord of riches and treasures. That is why this temple is revered as a place where prayers for prosperity and restoration are fulfilled. The temple is also connected to the Pandyan king Nedumaran, also known as Koon Pandyan and Arikesari, who was turned towards Shaivism through the grace of Thiru Gyansambandar and the influence of Queen Mangarkarasi. The inscriptions mention this temple as Arikesva Iswar Mudiyar Siva temple, and later renovations are associated with Sadhyavarman Kulsekara Pandyan. The deity's name, Ariyanatha, itself is rich in meaning, the rare and sacred one, the one all should know, and the one who reflects creation, protection, and dissolution together. Devotees believe, the Lord showers grace quickly on those who surrender. Periyanagi Amman here is especially revered for her compassion. She is described as majestic, beautiful, motherly, and overflowing with grace. The temple also has a very special Medha Dakshinamurthy in an unusual posture, with rare iconographic features that make this Guru Sthalam exceptional. Another unique feature is Guru Bhairava facing Medha Dakshinamurthy. Devotees believe that worshipping both together helps one attain both worldly and spiritual knowledge. There is also faith here that Jeshta Devi cures certain doshas. Pushpavananathar Temple, Tentiruppavanam. Our second temple is Pushpavananathar Temple at Tentiruppavanam, another Pancha Guru Sthalam, located around 22 kilometers from Tirunelveli. This is considered one of the oldest temples in the region and has been renovated in recent times. The most noted feature of this temple is Dakshinamurthy seated in a distinct posture, with crossed legs in a way different from many other temples. For devotees of Guru Bhagavan and seekers of knowledge, this makes the temple especially sacred. The temple is surrounded by beautiful nature and is known for its calm and peaceful atmosphere. The setting itself gives a deep feeling of stillness and inward reflection, very fitting for a Guru Sthalam. Though the source material gives fewer legends here than for some of the other temples, its antiquity, serene setting, and unusual Dakshinamurthy posture make it an important stop in the Pancha Guru pilgrimage. This is the kind of temple where silence itself feels like a teaching. Margathambiga Sameta Sri Moondreeswarar Temple, Athaalanallur. Next we arrive at Athaalanallur, at the ancient and little-known Margathambiga Sameta Sri Moondreeswarar Temple, located about 25 kilometers from Tirunelveli and close to the famous Adi Moolam Gajendra Temple. Though ancient and spiritually rich, this temple remains sadly neglected and unknown to many. The presiding deity is Sri Moondreeswarar and the goddess is Margadambika. It is believed that Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva all together grace devotees here in the form of the Shiva Linga. The very name Moondreeswarar reflects this, because Moondaru in Tamil means three. This itself makes the temple deeply symbolic, a place of divine unity. This temple is also connected with sage Agastya. After Lord Shiva sent Agastya southward during the Shiva-Parvati wedding to balance the world, many sages and siddhas chose this region for penance. Agastya first reached the Pothigai hills and then came here for Shiva worship. Many enlightened beings followed, and because of this congregation of siddhas and realized souls, the place came to be praised as a Siddhar Peetham. Architecturally too, the temple is striking. It has no great tower, but instead a beautiful four-pillared mandapa in front. The shrine follows Mada Kovil style. Inside, one sees several deities and rare sculptures, though much of the temple is not properly maintained. There are beautiful carvings on pillars and mandapams that silently testify to the skill of ancient sculptors. The Dakshinamurthy here appears in a rare posture, hanging his right leg and placing the left on the right knee, with the foot raised upward. The temple also houses samadhis of siddhars, with Shiva lingas installed over them. There are also 3 sub-shrines of Shiva lingas, and some believe this too is why the main deity is called Moondreeswarar. This temple is not just an ancient shrine, it feels like a forgotten spiritual treasury. Naramboonathaswamy Temple, Thirupudai, Marudhur. Our 4th temple is the Naramboonathaswamy Temple at Thirupudai, Marudhur, about 25 kilometers from Tirunelveli. This temple is not only one of the Pancha Guru Sthalangals, but also one of the Pancha Krosha Sthalangals of Tirunelveli district. This temple has a very special place in a sacred Savite triangle. Sri Shilam in Andhra Pradesh is regarded as Thalai Marudhur, Thiruvadai Marudhur signifies the middle, and Thirupudai Marudhur signifies the patham or foot. It is believed that seeing Shiva here gives one the benefit of visiting both Sri Shilam and Thiruvadai Marudhur. These 3 temples uniquely share the Marudha tree as the Sthala Vriksha. The presiding deity is Naramboonathar, a Swayambhu Lingam, and the goddess is Gomti Ammai. The temple is set by the Thamirabrani river. The image of the Lord is especially unique. He is seen slightly tilted, as though listening to the voice of his devotee, and bears scars on his head. Why is the Lord tilted? The legend is deeply moving. Karur Siddhar, one of the 18 great Siddhars, came here after meeting sage Agastya at Papnasam. When he reached the river bank, the Thamirabrani was in flood. Seeing the temple from across the river, and moved by the fragrance of the Marudha flowers, he called out in devotion to the Lord. Shiva, touched by the Siddhar's devotion, leaned slightly to see who was calling him. An unseen voice told the Siddhar to cross, and miraculously the river gave way. When the Siddhar later asked why the Lord's face was tilted, the Lord explained that he had leaned to look at his devotee. The Siddhar then prayed that the Lord remain forever in that posture so all devotees might receive darshan of that loving gesture. Another legend tells of Veera Marthanda Pandya, who came here on a hunt. He found a frightened deer hiding beneath a tree and ordered the tree to be cut. To his shock, a Shiva Linga emerged from the Marudha tree with a cut on its head and the form of a deer marked on his chest. Realizing his mistake, the king repented and built the temple in its present form. Even today, the Lord is said to bear the cut on the head and the deer mark on the chest. The temple is also associated with Indra. Having incurred Brahmahati dosham after disrespecting his original guru and later killing his adopted Asura guru, Indra and his wife bathed in the Surendra Tirtham here and performed penance. They were blessed with darshan of the Lord and Ambal in Kalyan Kolam. Many great beings are said to have worshipped here: Swayambhu Manu, Agastya, Parvati, Lakshmi, Saraswati, and Bhudevi. It is also a Triveni Sangamam where the Thamirabrani, Manimutharu, and Kadana rivers meet nearby. Thyagarajaswamy Temple, Edaikal. Finally, we come to Thyagarajaswamy Temple at Edaikal, about 29 kilometers from Tirunelveli. It is one of the Pancha Guru Sthalangal, and the old name of this place was then Tiruvarur. The presiding deity is Sri Thyagarajaswamy, and the goddess is Sri Shivkami Ambal. This temple has a beautiful legend linked with sage Agastya. Agastya was engaged in Shiva Puja at Pothigai Hill, known as Tenkalayam, by the command of Lord Shiva. One day, he wished to know about the coming yuga and the condition of the countless beings who would live in it. He prayed to Lord Shiva for instruction. The Lord then directed him to go to the place where Agastya's disciple Tiruvula Munivar was performing penance, saying that the teaching would be given there. Accordingly, Agastya came to the town called Tirulampatri, where the sage was in penance. On seeing his guru, the sage prostrated. Then goddess Uma Devi too arrived in the form of Omkara Swarupini for Shiva's Updesha. On seeing her, both sages fell at her feet. The goddess declared that since this sacred teaching would be given here, she too would remain here to bestow jnana and wisdom on all seekers. Then Lord Shiva gave divine Updesha to Uma Devi, Agastya, Tirumular, and many other sages, and blessed them all, appearing as Rishbharuda. Because of this great event, the place came to be revered as then Tiruvarur and Edaikal. It is believed that since Lord Shiva himself appeared here as Guru and gave teaching, anyone who worships in this temple with devotion will attain wisdom and yogam. The temple is elegantly built over about 5 acres. Though located in Pandyan country, Chola kings too did much service for this temple. Rajendra Chola is said to have brought Vedic scholars, organized special pujas, spread the sacred Thirumrais of the great Savite saints, and granted many gifts to this temple. Sadly, such a great temple is now said to struggle even for maintenance and regular worship. Dear devotees, these Pancha Guru Sthalangal around Tirunelveli are not merely 5 temples. They are 5 sacred centers of wisdom, grace, pariharam, and inner awakening. In Harikesavanallur, we see Shiva restoring Kubera and blessing prosperity. In Tentiruppavanam, we find the silent serenity of the Guru. In Athaalanallur, we encounter the presence of sages, siddhs, and the mystery of divine threefold grace. In Thirupudai Marudhur, we behold the Lord who bends in love toward his devotee. And in Edaikal, we stand where Shiva himself became Guru and gave timeless Updesha. To visit these temples is to remember that true wealth is not only material wealth, but wisdom. True success is not only achievement, but grace. And true pilgrimage is not only movement through sacred geography, but movement inward toward clarity, devotion, and divine knowledge. If this video touched your heart, do share it with other devotees and family members. And if you are planning a spiritual trip to Tirunelveli district, do try to include these rare Pancha Guru Sthalangal in your Yatra. In our next journeys too, let us continue to discover the sacred heritage, legends, and hidden spiritual treasures of Tamil Nadu. Om Namah Shivaya.